Oh, hi, Professor Askman.
Oh, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
I'm so happy to have run into you. Are you doing research?
I am doing some research for an article I'm working on.
An article? What kind of
Yes.
article?
About Hawaiian history.
Oh, that's fantastic. We're doing this new series called 5 Things You Don't Know About Me. Are you free? Are you interested in
Sure.
doing it? Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Could you maybe tell us your background before we get started?
Okay, well, I'm Professor Askman, and I teach history at HBU, and I teach Hawaiian history mainly, introductory courses, and then also some upper division courses, and European history,
Wow.
Spanish history, so whatever they need me for.
Oh, wow, that's great. Could you maybe show us around a little bit before we get started?
Okay, well, we have the history section here, so we have a lot of our Hawaiian history books and also language books in this area as well. So a lot of our liberal arts materials are right here in the library.
So clean, wow.
Yeah, it's very well organized.
So, oh, look at that view, wow.
Yeah, so we have an amazing view from our library.
Look at
so
that.
a lot of distractions, I guess, when you're studying, but also stuff to keep you motivated when you're researching or you're doing your homework here in our library.
Very true.
Yeah.
So I know this is on the spot, but can you think of 5 things we may not know about you?
5 things you don't know about me. Well, I was born in Iolani Hospital.
Oh, okay.
So,
I did not know that.
Same place as President Obama. So
President Obama, and there was a lot of other famous people that were born in Kapi'olani. I think Nicole Kidman was born in
I did
Kapi'olani.
not know that. I'm going to have to make a list of all the famous
There's
people
quite a
born
few,
in this
yeah. What's another thing we might not know about you?
Well, let's see. I graduated from Pearl City High School.
Pearl City, oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Pearl City,
Cool.
So go Chargers.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time now, but yeah, I still remember.
That's a good
my Pearl
school.
City. It is a
That's
good school. It has a good band
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
It's a good band.
What's one more thing?
Let's see. Next year I will have taught at HBU for 20 years.
20 years. Well,
20 years.
wow, that's quite an achievement.
Yeah.
So where did you originally start teaching? What part of the campus?
On the Fort Street area,
Okay.
so Upper Fort Street, and then in 2019 we moved over here. So this waterfront location
Wow.
is really a nice new place for our college and our department, and for the university also.
Wow. I think that's 3. You have
Yes.
2 more?
Let's see. I have been a docent at Iolani Palace for over 20 years.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow.
So,
I did not know that. Tell us a
Yes.
little bit about Iolani Palace.
well, it's the only official royal residence in the United States. So it's part of what makes Hawaii unique and different. Is we
Right.
have a history of having a monarchy and having a royal palace, and I've been giving tours there
20
for
years.
20 years. Yeah, for 20
Wow.
years, about the same time that I've been at HBU.
I
I've
know.
also
So
been
you
doing
must
tours.
know almost everything there is to know about Iolani Palace.
Well, I don't think you can ever know everything there is to know about Iolani Palace.
A
but
lot, though.
I think over that time, I've certainly learned a lot about the palace and learned a lot about our history by
Yeah.
being a palace docent. Yeah.
Do you take students on tours?
I take students on tours. I've brought actually now over 1,000 HBU
Whoa,
students over this
1,000?
long period of time.
Whoa.
So going back all the way to the early 2000s.
That's incredible.
I was bringing students. So we bring all of my Hawaiian history students
That's
to
incredible.
the palace, and so it's part of, I think, the experience of being here at HBU is that we're so
Wow.
close to everything.
Right.
That
All
it
the
really makes
history,
sense.
right?
All the history, right? We're walking.
You can just
around
walk right through it.
Yes, and
I
a
think
lot of
that's very
times
true.
students and others don't know that all the history is right here. It's right here by our campus.
And the last thing we don't know about
The
you.
last thing, I have a Ph.D. from UCLA in
Oh,
history.
UCLA,
So
wow.
from UCLA, so
Very
I have
nice.
my bachelor's degree is from UH, and then I went to UCLA. And,
That's a great school.
It's a good school. It's a big campus. It has a good history program, so it was a good place
know.
to study. Yeah.
What was your, would it be your final dissertation?
My final dissertation was actually on 19th century Spanish politics, so I do
wow.
teach a history of Spain class, but it's roughly the same time period that I'm interested in for Hawaiian history as well, so
Wow.
it helps to give me context about the 19th century.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for taking part of your day out to tell us a few things, 5 things we don't know about you. And I hope you have a great summer.
Okay, you too. Thank you.